Hi, I'm Amanda Fowler of Inspiring Inkin. Welcome to my craft room. In today's video we're going to be making this cute panda card. It's using a stamp set called Party Pandas, which is currently available as part of our Celebration promotion. It's free with a spend of £45 in my online store. You'll find details to my online store if you're on YouTube. If you just click see more, all the links are there. Or if you're on my blog, just scroll down a bit further and you'll see all the items that I've used in today's card. As well as focusing on the pandas, I'm actually going to be using this, which is the Stamparatus. Now, the Stamparatus isn't available for sale at the moment. It's going to release in June, so 1st of June 2018 it will release in the Stampin Up annual catalogue. But I know that many of my customers have already purchased it. They placed a pre-order either in November or December of last year, and the first wave was released a few weeks ago, and the second wave is due to be released any day now, so we're mid-March. So I understand you might be a bit frustrated if you can't get one right now, but make sure it's on your wish list for the 1st of June. But I didn't want those people who've already got theirs to miss out on seeing some projects using the Stamparatus. So I'm going to turn the camera around and we'll get stamping. So this is the card we're going to make. It's Island Indigo, Pool Party and Basic Black on a Whisper White background. Completely flat, so great for posting. And we're going to use the Stamparatus and make it very quick and simple. So first up, let's get the Stamparatus in. And what we're going to do is get the right size layer. So that's a small one, okay. And what we're going to do is pop this in the top right hand corner and pin it down. And then we're going to get our pandas. And as you can see, they are well loved, these pandas. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to position them here on the cardstock, and this is so that we can get them lined up. Now I'm actually going to stand up so I can try not to get my head in the shot, because I've been doing that quite a lot lately. So if I stand up, then I'm definitely not putting my head underneath my phone. Right, so this one is actually the tallest one, so we actually need to line up our pandas with him, like so. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is give that a really good press down and lift that up, and then I'm going to put the happy birthday. Let me just position, let me move that over a little bit. Yep, I'm happy with that. So then I'm going to bring this one down. This is the fab thing about having two plates, because you can get it all set up and then just work with it. Okay, so I'm using basic black ink. And these pandas need quite a lot of ink because they're solid. Their arms and legs are sort of really solid, so really go over the whole thing really well. But the fabulous thing about the Stamparatus is that if you miss a little bit, you will be able to re-stamp it. So I'm just going to press that down. Good press all the way over. Oh. And let's have a look. So, can you see we've got a few little spots there that aren't quite inked and a little bit there. So all I'm going to do is just go back over that area. So that's that panda there. and this panda here. Let's have a look. Okay, now can you imagine trying to line that up again if you didn't have one of these? Because it wouldn't matter how well you thought you'd lined it up, you would never line it up straight. Let's have a look. Yes. Oh look, there's still a tiny spot there. I think I've possibly got a bit of fluff on that stamp. So let me just clean that off and re-ink it. Let's just see if we can get his foot sorted out. Yes, success. Okay, now the basic black ink is an archival ink and it does stay wet for a little bit. So, do just put this to one side for a little while and let it dry. But of course, not before you've done your happy birthday. Nearly forgot that. Okay, so let's just flip that down. Press that down. Fabulous. Okay, so that's that one. Now I'm just going to put that to one side whilst I do the inside. So this is a slightly bigger layer for the inside, and what I actually want to do is I just want this panda here, and I want it in this corner here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my paper over. But first, I've got this grid paper here. I'm just going to press this down so I can see here where the pandas are. And I just want this one. So I just want that one there. I don't want this extra panda. So now I'm just going to ink him up, and it doesn't matter if I've got a little bit of ink on here because it's not actually on the paper, only this one that will go on. Oh, his ear just needs to be done again, so let's just pop that over again, give it another quick press. Yes, fabulous. Okay, so I've put that to one side. Now you will probably have heard me say no naked envelopes. I always stamp on my envelope because when that card arrives on somebody's doormat, they look at it and they go, oh wow, that's fabulous. I'm really excited to open that because it looks really nice. And at my card class last week, we were making this card, and the ladies there wanted to stamp on the envelope. And if you put the envelope in, it doesn't matter where you put it, the pandas are too high. So what you need to do is to move it so that you can get your panda in exactly the right position for the piece of cardstock. And you can put your cardstock or your envelope anywhere on here on the Stamparatus because the magnet will pin it down. And then look, we can just have the panda there on the envelope. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so I'm going to leave him to dry. The Stamparatus can go away now. And as can the ink pads and everything. So hopefully I won't make any more mess. So let's get this one in, and this one in, and actually this one in as well. So we're going to use markers. Now these are the Stampin' Right markers. They come in exactly the same colours as our cardstock and ink pads, and they are refillable. So you can refill them using the ink refills that you purchase for the ink pads I've got a video about how to do that. I'll actually link it in the description below. But they're really cool, and I love the fact that you can refill them. They have a fine tip, which is this thin white line, and a fat tip, which is this wider line. So a brush tip and a sort of a pen tip. And make sure you store them lying down horizontally. Don't stand them on their end because they'll dry out. Okay, so I'm just going to colour in the balloon and his letter. And part of his hat. And then just do these two balloons as well. I'm colouring in, so I've gone quiet. Let's just, there we go. So those two are done. Now I'm going to get, this is Island Indigo. I'm just going to use the little fine tip because I'm colouring in that little heart and these spots. It just gives me a little bit more control. Okay, that's it. We are done, apart from sticking it together. So, trusty Tombow onto the Whisper White layer. So that is going on Pool Party. Just move this a bit more into the centre. And then that's going on the front of the card. Like so. And we're going to put an inside layer in, so you've got somewhere nice to write. And I always decorate the insides of my cards. I just think it makes it look super special. And let's move everything out of the way. So here are the finished card and envelope. Just as a quick reminder, the Party Pandas stamp set is only available till the end of March 2018. It's a celebration stamp set, which means you can't purchase it, but it is free with an order of £45 or more from my online store. I hope you enjoyed today's card. If you'd like to purchase any of the products shown in today's video, please scroll down and you'll see links in YouTube to all of the products that I've used. Or if you're on my blog, just scroll down and you'll see links to my online store there as well. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Bye bye.